All right, folks. I think we're back. We should be live. Continuing on with our SGT journey here, brought to you by the kind folks over at graybarngolf.com. Go head over to Gray Barn Golf for all of your GSPro course build needs as well as your simulator install needs. Hit up Chase over at Gray Barn Golf, also known as CJ. Very knowledgeable, despite what I may say. Good guy. He'll help you out. Let me see, I'm getting the chat up. All right. So, game plan. I did the week one giveaway for the Hosel Rocket Golf League. I did that at 12. I set things up and I did two quick kind of like informative videos. So, plan is here. I want to take advantage of the really nice weather. It's like 75 degrees today. What do we got in the garage? 71.6, so pretty nice. Plan here is to play rounds 1 and 2 for the SGT Tour at DPC Craggy Ranch. I want to say I played it once, but all these courses, like if you're really trying to compete, you would probably do a practice round or two if you really wanted to score well. I'm kind of just going into these SGT rounds rather blind and just kind of getting a feel for it throughout rounds 1 and 2, and then probably maybe in a few more days we'll do rounds 1 and 2 of Pro. May end up doing just a couple quick 3 to tee videos after this because I have the Rocket Cup team drawing. I'm going to be doing a live stream for that at 8 p.m. tonight. So busy day today. Hopefully we can hit it halfway decent here. Took yesterday off. Still, my right shoulder has been bothering me, but we'll see if we can control driver off the tee. C-Drum, if you're going to pop in here or you're watching this maybe after, shout out to C-Drum. We got a brand new case of TP5X balls. I have 3 regular TP5 Pix balls that are still in decent shape. I'm going to use these until these really wear out, but going forward, I'm looking forward to testing these out with a little bit firmer, a little bit higher compression. They don't spin quite as much. There's a chart here on the back saying you get a little bit higher ball speed with the X. The distance is a little bit more. The launch is a little bit higher. The flight, I don't know what flight necessarily means, but it shows it a little bit higher. The wedge spin is a little bit lower compared to the regular TP5s, and the compression is a little bit higher. So should be able to get some higher ball speeds using these in the future. And also, mainly I went over to the X's just so ideally I don't crack as many of these regular TP5s that I have. And I should probably, to get even more life out of those 3 that are in decent shape, use this old beat up ball to hit a couple warm-up shots here. Why is there no ding? Did my headset get connected or something? Shouldn't be. Wonder why I'm not getting the ding right now. I had it before. You don't have any ideas? Hmm. Maybe if I exit this and come back, that's going to be kind of frustrating if I don't have the ding. I was doing a video on some of the new stuff that came out square-wise. I wonder if that messed with it. Why is that not going through now? Ball ready sound is clicked. All right, I guess I'm going to be listening. What's up, Boogeyman? I guess I'm going to close out of the connector and then come load it back up. That's a little bit frustrating. We'll try this first. If not, I may need to shut down GSPro and then come back. But to me, that's a connector issue. My headset isn't connected. I just tested the speakers on the projector. Now the square is not even... Let's shut down GSPro. No, I just checked. The sound's going through the projector. It's either an issue with GSPro or the connector. I kind of had it on standby for a little bit, so maybe something happened, but I'm just going to close the connector, close the API, close GSPro. You guys are going to get a black screen for like 20 seconds here while I load this back up. All right, loading the connector back up. It shows we're connected to GSPro. We're going to scan. It found the square. Now if we press connect, I could have swore it was working before. We're connected. Ball ready sounds on. It's turned like 3/4 of the way up. Well, hopefully this works this time. There we go. That's weird. Not that it's a huge deal, but that audible ding is nice if you can get it. think between the warmer weather and taking yesterday off, these balls are going a little bit further. .101. Try some pitching wedges. Got any score predictions here for SGT? Thin and Healy. You guys will be seeing tomorrow and Wednesday the 2 new square videos that I did, but after I did that week 1 giveaway, I updated the firmware on the square. I already had the software update, which doesn't matter a ton to me, but currently right now I'm using the latest firmware on the square. Some people, they had mixed reviews. I haven't seen anything so far that seems wonky. The numbers all seem good, so I'm using the square's completely updated, and I'm using the new connector right now. We'll see if we get any disconnects or anything along those lines. Hoping that the firmware will correct some of those T reads that I've been calling them, where I hit a tee shot and the square locks on and registers the stupid tee instead of the ball. Body doesn't feel too bad, so I shouldn't have to hit too many shots here. I even aligned the square earlier too, so excuses for a change. That was better. 127 carry. Excuses for a change will be at a minimum until I start hitting bad shots again, and then I start blaming stuff. But yeah, exactly. The real test would be no T reads. So I mean, I don't know, Bill, if you're on Facebook, you see some people. I've heard, like I mentioned in the videos, I've heard a couple people say that they have like that this new update with the square is terrible, and like the distances are either, someone said they were really short, someone said they were really long, someone said that the spin's all off. But for all I know, it could be like 1 or 2 people, like a handful of people that experience that, and then that narrative kind of takes over to where other people like I was hesitant to get the update. I don't really know. There was no groundbreaking like massive release notes in terms of the update. But yeah, we'll see. So far, all like my distances and spin numbers, all those seem good. So it's not going to be like a massive night and day improvement with those. Honestly, I'd be happy if they were just exactly how they were. It would be nice, so I don't know if they know about that T-read issue. But if that happened to get fixed... Oh, that was Healy. If that happened to get fixed, it would be nice. And those aren't even that big of a deal. It's just these tournament rounds where like every stroke matters. If I'm wasting strokes because it reads the stupid T, it's pretty unfortunate. Still hoping for the club speed update. Well, I can confirm it definitely did not come in this one, but yeah, I'm with you. That must be tougher to do than we think, because they've been saying for a while now that's coming, and it's still not here. All right, we'll go with that. A couple drivers, then we'll do it. All right, 152. That was a little bit low and heely, but at least it turned over. Still got the extra stiff shaft in it. I added the club sticker, so now we have the data. That was 2 degrees into out. I've been noticing that with some of my wayward shots to the right, club path is getting a little more out to in, which I don't love. So I want to get that attack angle up. I want to be in that 2 to 3, probably club path out to in. Have that baby draw. Like, that wasn't hit horrendous. It wasn't great for the first driver swing, but that's playable. That was high heel. And I have it turned up. I still have the driver turned up 2 clicks, which should help shut the face a little. Bogeyman Bill, you were hitting it well last night. You said you figured out some stuff with your driver. I was wondering. I was hitting these pretty good, and I was like 147. I don't know about that. It's got a massive. I cracked it. Another ball bites the dust. I don't know if it's dark over here if you can see it, but right between my fingers, that big line right there, we just cracked another ball. We have now cracked. We're down to 5 balls out of the 12 that I originally got. All right, this should jump up like 10 miles an hour on the ball speed. $154, 250, or 266. Out to the right, though. That's what we don't want. $157. At least it drew. I think we may get some decent drives. If I can control it, we may get some decent ball speed numbers here today. I'm wondering if the large round base is what throws the square off. Could be. Got the swing all jacked up to get right. Now work the swing back to normal without losing the game. Yeah, it's always, I mean, even me, one way or the other. For so long, I was battling that overdraw kind of hook left. That was a pull draw, but so long I did that. Now I'm battling that one I'm losing to the right. So, I mean, it's tough to, like, it's always something. It's you're going from like one extreme to another, trying just to neutralize whatever you have going for the time being. That one didn't feel that bad. I don't know about that one. 157 ball speed, 0.5. 52 spin axis to the left seems a little substantial. $156, 264. Even the club path, though. Oh, that was Healy. Bad shot, good read. Healy. Pull draw. At least I'm releasing my hands, I guess. Those don't feel that bad. I mean, the ball speed's not bad. That massive spin access, though. What's up, Ken? What's up, Brendan? Just trying to get a couple drives that go relatively where I want them to before we try out SGT for this week. Out to in, though. I'm falling back on it, and I'm coming across it. It's not a bad drive, but I'm not hitting up on it as much. The launch isn't as high. I mean, that was kind of low and Healy, but all right. We'll do it on that one. Still a little bit Healy, so the backspin kicked up, but 157, 265. I just got to make sure I'm getting that club path into out. And I guess just for good measure, because I remember last time I was complaining that I didn't hit any wedges. We'll just hit a couple wedges real quick. Shot right there. What's up, Murph? Murph almost, dude, I thought you had it. Murph almost had the week one giveaway. I was like, I read his name out as the thing was still spinning. I was like, oh, Murph. And I was like, oh, no, CH. I don't know who CH is. If anyone's familiar with him, he's going to get in contact with me, he or she. But I thought Murph almost won the Great Barn Golf t-shirt there for a second. Chilling at home. Crazy story for playing 36 with Boogeyman. You guys played pretty well. Bogeyman was hitting it well. Drawing for the Rocket Cup tonight. I think most of you guys in here. Bogeyman Bill's in, Struggle Swings in, Murph's in. If you know anyone that wants to do it, most people are already in. It's possible I'll allow some other people, maybe as like alternates or in case someone drops out. But obviously, if I'm picking teams and me and Sean are going to talk to each other over probably a couple days to do the matchups, I'd rather not have like 10 extra people join at the last minute just to confuse things. But drawing tonight live on stream out of a hat. I'm picking teams, and then me and Sean will try to match people up as best as we can based on skill level, just so someone that's super talented, like an extremely low handicap, isn't going to get paired with someone that's a super high handicap to where the high handicap feels bad because they're not playing as well and letting their partner down, and also the higher skill level person doesn't get frustrated with a higher handicap. Most people are pretty good natured, but we're going to do our best to do not only the teammates at a similar skill level, but also who you're going to be going against. So we're not going to put like C Drum and Luma's not in, but you get the point. We're not going to do like C Drum and Luma versus like Boogeyman Bill and like Struggle Swing. So we're going to do the best we can both ways with not only your partner, but also who you're going to be facing on the other team. Bill was lights out on approach shots. That would be fun. I think it'll be fun. If you guys aren't in the Discord, join the Discord. Everything will go through there. And what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to just basically, I don't know, say we have 20 people right now. All 20 names are going to go into a hat. I'm going to flip a coin to see if I get the first pick or if Sean gets the first pick. And then I'm just going to separate I'm going to alternate 1 and 2 on each team, and then we'll have the teams filled out, and then me and Sean are going to put it together. And once we have the matchup set, I'll put you guys into a private, 2 private rooms actually. One of them is going to be a private just for the 4 people, so you guys can schedule. You guys can talk to each other. Ideally, you can schedule it to where you find a time, call it like a week or so. Ideally, you can find a time between all 4 people that works a day and a time. So I'll set up a private like room where you can chat back and forth, and then I'll also do like a private room where you can basically jump into the call when you're ready to play for only those 4 people. So it should eliminate some stuff, so you're not like trying to organize in the general chat with like 3 other people where everyone else doesn't really care what time you play. So basically, I'm going to make a private text chat for you, the 4 people that are playing, and also a private like a video and a voice call room, so you guys can jump in there, and it'll only be those people that have access to it, just to eliminate any confusion. All right, let's do it. DPC Craggy Ranch. I probably have to download it. And if you guys saw, Ken, you were asking last night what my second favorite course is. It is right. I got to do D-Luds tomorrow. Flying Fat Kid's doing Apple Tree. D-Lud's got Wolf Creek. SGT Tour. We'll download this. Right here. This is my second favorite course. Swiss Alpine Valley is going to be week number 2 for the Hosel Rocky Golf League. Awesome course. Fictional fantasy course in the mountains with snow all around. Greg McDonald designed. He did a crazy good job on that. That should be a lot of fun. You good with whoever gets stuck with you? Is it normal to mix iron sets, or is it bad practice? What do you mean, Foxes of North? Like I have a combo set, it's called. So I have, apologies for people that have heard me say this 1,000 times, but I have a combo set which is mixed irons, and a lot of pros actually do that too. So I was surprised when I bought these irons like a year and a half ago, that like 75% of the pros actually have mixed sets. So they have like 4, 5, and 6 iron are a little bit more forgiving, and then they have like full-on blades for their scoring clubs. So if you mean that, and ideally you bend the clubs to match up the lofts. So my 4, 5, and 6 iron are the P790s, so a little bit more forgiving. So the long irons, 4, 5, and 6 iron, I don't know if you can see it, but take my word for it. That's the 4 iron. 4, 5, and 6 are the P790, and then 7 through approach wedge are the P770s. So a little bit thinner, a little more control on the scoring clubs. That's perfectly normal. If you're asking about like mixing like 2 different brands, I wouldn't recommend that. Because your lofts and everything else is going to be all jacked up. But ideally you want, like I bought these as a combo set, so they all have the same shaft, the same grip, and you tweak the lofts between the 2 of them. So you weaken the lofts a little bit on the 790s, which traditionally have a little bit stronger lofts, and you strengthen just those gap clubs in between. So like 5 and 6 iron, and then probably 7 and 8, you just bend the lofts a little bit so your gapping is even. I don't know if that answered your question or not, but knew it was going to be my choice. Yeah, I've mentioned it a couple times. Swiss Alpine Valley, it's awesome. Thanks for the explanation, no problem. All right, let's do it. We're doing both rounds. We're learning from our lessons. We're going to try to get around SGT Tour Summer. We're going to try to get around this course, or the round 1, and get a feel for it, and then we'll go at it again, round 2 right after it as it's fresh. So we got green tee, 6,500. That's not too bad. Friday pins, 5-foot gimme circle. What do we got for the conditions? Normal, 630. So that's about a little more than double where I am. 11 stimps and breezy. I don't love breezy, but the ball, because it's warm in here, like where I am in New England, it's warm. I'm already sweating a little bit. It's warm, and I'm in shorts and a t-shirt, so the ball's going a little bit further. And the ball's also going to go further because now I'm at like 600 feet. A little over 600 feet of elevation versus my local. I think I have GSPro set to like 295 or 299, something like that. But it'll help off the tee. It's going to be more so approach shots into greens. I may start coming up long on some of them. Name of the game here. Irons have been decent Wedges have been halfway decent. Putting's been decent. The name of the game here today, like the past week and a half, is controlling driver and getting off the tee. But yeah, I hear you, Ken, about being tired. I played pretty much every time I come out here, I play 36 holes, and I do it multiple days in a row. So like yesterday, I was just literally, I was exhausted all day yesterday. I just couldn't move. I did some like vacuuming and like dishes and like cleaning, that type of stuff around the house, but I couldn't work out and I couldn't swing a club. I was just exhausted. So yesterday was a good day off. Today we're doing 36. I may get a couple videos done after this in between the 8 o'clock drawing, and then we'll see what the rest of the week has in store. All right, hole number 1, DPC Craggy Ranch. This is the CJ Cup, I guess. First hole, par 4, 351. We got a helping wind. I like that. Let's see what we get shot shape-wise, these first couple tee shots. Oh no, that's penalty, right into the penalty. Well, let's hope we hit this good enough to get over that. The helping wind I like, and the extra elevation should help. Let's hope we don't put it right into the penalty very first swing of the day. Oh, high in the face. Go. 251. That might be right into it. Go. Go, 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 go. Bounce off the bridge. Now stop. Don't do it. Okay. Okay. That was pretty bad shot. 250 carry, 150 ball speed. That was way off the toe, but it drew, and we're not in the penalty. We're in the deep rough, which isn't ideal. But better that than if that carried an extra 2 yards, we would have been in the penalty. So we're on a significant downslope. This should be interesting. 87 yards, up 4 out of the deep rough. So we're at 91 and then 21%. So that's going to be another 18. So we're at like 110. We'll go here. We'll hit the approach wedge. That came out so low. Sit. All right. Not a bad shot. You see how that 13.7 downslope, how low that thing came out? That was right at it. I guess I should have, and it took off half the spin. I guess I probably should have hit that closer to like 105. Not, I was going for 110. I hit it 113. Oh well, but watching from Southern Maine. I'm on SGT Tour as well. Play well, bud. Appreciate it, Mike. Were you the one, I think we were talking about Old Orchard Beach last time? You probably have, it's like 75 degrees here. You probably have nice weather there as well. Ball has to be so confused on those conflicting orders. That was like 285 carry? What, the swing, D-Lud, or what? I'm going to try to play yours tomorrow, D-Lud, before it shuts down. All right, can we fix these graphics a little bit? A little cheat code here. Again, I've been explaining this. If you look on the sides outside of this, if I click just toggle advanced, this should automatically help. And I think it helped a little bit. Maybe, maybe not. I like it when it's a little bit darker. I don't know. All right. 11 stimps, 23 feet, playing 21. It kicks it left at the start, but then it straightens out. It doesn't really do much. So I think I like that. It's going to be speed here. I still need to convert over to the miles per hour. So 11 stimps. Was it 11? I'm all discombobulated. Yeah, 11 stimps. I probably want to feel 21. Probably want to feel like I hit this about 15. Maybe a touch more. I pulled it a degree. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. 6.8. What did I need there, D-Wood? Apparently not 6.8. 6-7 footer. All right. We saved par. We'll take it. I do that on course sometimes with those little tap-ins. I leave my foot back. I may do that. For whatever reason, that was a 0-0 HOA putt. For whatever reason, I do that to set up. I get my eyes more over the ball and line it up. I just hit straighter putts like that. I may do that for those short ones. Got my sim enclosure built this weekend. Screen hung. Just waiting for the side fabric to come in. Nice. Sounds like you're almost there. Oh, to get over the creek? Well, I was thinking because we're at 600 feet, plus I had the wind, I hit that pretty poor. But if I actually got a hold of that, I think we'll have a couple ball speeds up in the 160s. If I actually got a hold of that, I would have cleared it. But luckily, I hit it just bad enough that we came up short of that. Second hole, par 4. Where the heck are we going? Slight dogleg right. The mini map looks pretty straight. Go over these trees, I guess. I don't know. We'll try it. Oh, way off the toe again. Sit. Okay. 151 ball speed, 216 carry. Honestly, obviously that's a terrible shot, but I will take that instead of a 20-30 spin access to the right. I just hate seeing the ball go right. So concrete, I think this plays similar to rough, right? 193, helping wind down. We'll go 6 iron. .192 carry. It was a little bit toey, but I hit it decent. Sit. All right. Chipping 3. Decent swing. 9 yards. These greens, I gotta change like the saturation or something. Shadow strength, bloom strength. Well, it wasn't that. I don't want that. Is it the sun strength? I just want the green. I want there to be better contrast between the green and the dots. It's got to be. I went back to default. I don't know. I don't know what I'm clicking. Some people, they can like fine tune this stuff. I'm just clicking around and I end up messing it up. Nice shot. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Roy. I clicked through some of your video, Roy. You had a good round going. All right, 9 yards, 10-mile-an-hour wind, but that shouldn't matter much on this wedge shot. It's going to come out slightly left. That's fine. I only want to carry this about 4 or 5. Pulled it a touch, but we'll take pars. Halfway decent start. Even through 2. Third hole, par 4. Oh, boy. 397. Can we go? Can we take a shortcut? I think we can. This is probably dumb, but we're going to try it. Wind's going to be pushing it left and into us. I just need to actually hit the middle of the face. A little ambitious here on the line, but you got to do what you got to do. What's up, C Drum? I think we can. I think we can. Gotta risk it for the biscuit sometimes, folks. Oh, it's left. Well, are we on the other side of this? Where are we aimed? What the heck? Oh, right there. Okay, we're good. B. No B. 5. There we go. Collider. I think we got to go left of this. It's going to come out right. $139 it says, but we have, let's say 137 up there. My projector's kind of blurry. So 130 out of the deep rough. That's going to be another 26. We'll try an 8-iron. Just get back into play. We'll go there. 8-iron's not going to get there, but 7-iron, if I hit it too good, especially if I pull this, that may be out of bounds on the left. So hopefully 8-iron gets us back into play. Be cool if this draw or this fades, but I don't know if it will. You know what? We're going to go fade. Open the face, try to go fade 7. Another not so smart play, but we're going to try it. Become one with the ball, just hit 8-iron. We tried smoother backswing with driver. I tried a lot of stuff, Linus. Deep rough. Better hit a 6-iron. We're going 7. Open the face. Open the stance. Did we do it? It's fading. Did we do it? We kind of did it. I will take that 10 times out of 10. Look at us shaping shots. Just like that, birdie putt. These videos are turning into a what not to do, how-to type of video for playing these. All right, it's going to break more because it's downhill. 28 playing 24. C-Drum, I got a delivery coming today. I think you're the only one that knows maybe what it'll be. Don't say what it is, but it's supposed to be coming today. A little care package, so to speak. Is this enough? We'll go with that. 24. 11 stems. Brutal. Decent roll, too. 6 foot playing 7. I really need to do that mile-an-hour conversion and fully get myself acclimated to that. All right. Pars aren't bad. Good shot. Appreciate it, Dylan. Here's a hint. Inflatable blonde hair. Where am I from? New England. Northeast. All right, we got Andrew right now at 6 under, it says. I don't know if that's through round 1. I mean, it's just got updated today, so I can't imagine people already played 2 rounds, but maybe. Hopefully we get a couple birdies going. 188. Wind's going to push it to the right. So honestly, we can go about there. Let's hit a 7. Toey. Wind's not going to help that. That's bunker. All right. Upslope, 17 yards. Up 2. So we're at 19. Greenside bunker is going to be 25%. So that's like another 4. 25. Probably want to hit this about about 20, a little over. Go. I towed it. 16. I don't know how that even got out. Well, if we don't make this, we're dropping a putt here, or dropping a stroke. Hopefully we drop the putt. How long have I been playing? This is my eighth year. We're at the beginning of it, but this will be my 8th year of like actually playing and trying to get better. I've only played a handful of times in my entire life before this. All right, I'm left edge. It's not really going to move much. 15-footer. We're saving pars, boys. We're saving pars. Even through 4. 5th hole, par 5, finally. See if we can get a birdie. So far, I like this course better than last week. We'll see if that remains the case. Generally, if you see DPC in front of the name, it's not going to be the easiest, but... All right, C-Drum, baby draw. Baby draw, baby draw, baby draw. The square missed it. I can't imagine. Oh, okay, we can play it as it lies. I can't imagine that was dead straight. Club path was into out. Face was open. I mean, there's no way that was just 0. And these are still pretty new balls. I'm kind of surprised the square missed that. That felt like that would have been a draw. Lateral. This is another one where I don't want to re-hit. Does anyone know? So I definitely don't want to re-hit. It's either lateral. Does anyone know if I do either lateral or flag line? I don't want to be in the deep rough. Lateral or flag line, is that going to give me an extra stroke? Or no? As it lies to no penalty, lateral is a stroke, re-hit's a stroke. What about flag line? Is that also a stroke? Deep rough is better. You sure? Glad I have experts in the chat. I would, my gut tells me to go as it lies. Because I would think lateral means you're taking a stroke, and also flag line means you're taking a stroke. Okay. Thank you, D1. Saving me a stroke here. 229 deep rough, so it's going to come out right. We're hitting 3-wood out of here. Into the wind, too. We'll go there. Downslope. 3-wood's probably not the smartest either. Not taking a ton of loft out of here, but it's going to kill a ton of yardage off of this, but I just want to get it up there. Okay. Didn't quite feel that snappy. 232 raw, and we got 114. Those are tough. You always want to just grab like your longest club, like a 3-wood, and whack it out. But honestly, that probably would have gone further if I just hit like a 7-iron out of there with more loft. They're dynamic. So that was 25%, which obviously is not right. It had me at 75% speed, but I got half. So it's the power percentage, but it's also dynamic on top of that. Moving the balls to there for a stroke makes sense. That's honestly a little bit deceiving. Like I said, I know the left side's getting cut off. Maybe you can see it on the projector. Spin was 56% and speed was 75. So in theory, that should have gone closer to like 200 in the game, not 114 compared to 232 raw. So it's like the standard like 21% usually deep rough, sometimes up towards 25, but then it's dynamic on top of it apparently. Anyways, 90 yards out of the rough, up 2, so we're at 92, another about 5, so we're at 97 plus the wind. It's going to come out right, so we'll leave it. Try to hit this about 90 with the approach wedge. .101, sit. All right, birdie putt. Yeah, more hits more grass, slows it down. Makes sense. So I guess maybe that was the percentage was right then, and then it was the colliders in the grass that slowed it down. That would make more sense. All right, this thing is kind of snapping. We'll try that. About 11-footer. Stay up. Pretty good putt too, 0.1 HLA. It's just the reads. I don't know why I haven't been able to read these greens as of late quite as well as I have been in the past. It's almost like a mental block. Some days you come out and you just seemingly pick a perfect line every single time. Other times you seemingly can't pick a line to save your life. All right, even through 5, 6-hole par 4. Wind's going to push it to the right. Baby draw. We'll go right there. I don't love this big tree here, but the wind is going to push it just in case. We'll go there. Oh! Super, super, super high toe. I have not hit a drive yet. Same shot. 90 out of the rough. We're on a down slope. This one I probably want closer to like 85. 94. Sit. Let's go, boys. Caw-caw! Caw-caw! I got a 5-wood to get more loft without giving up too much distance. What driver do I use? What's up, players? What's up, Stice? Stice Golf joining in on the Rocket Cup fun. I use a 8-degree Sim 2 driver. So I know you can see the Sim, but it's a Sim 2. D-Lud over there is using the OG Sim, 1 year older. I don't know if you can see the 8, but take my word for it. D-Lud's using a OG. He just got one up. He seems to be loving it. OG Sim driver, 8 degrees. Appreciate it, Roy. All right, 184. Wind's going to push it pretty good to the left. Should be just a decently struck 7. It's possible with, I'm going to try to draw it, which then is my usual shot shape. If I overdraw this a little bit, plus the wind and the altitude, this may end up 10 yards long, but oh, and it fades. This may be all right, though. Come on, wind. Help me out. Sit. 18 playing 15. Pretty straight. Thinking a cup right. Downhill, so it's going to break a touch more. These dots really aren't moving, though. Maybe one more click to the right. We'll try that. 15-footer. I pulled it a touch. Go in the hole. Caw-caw! 2 under. D-Hud Sim vibes. Sim 2 is great. Yeah, it's an awesome driver. Really, both lineups of the Sim. I actually have them over here. I had my dad and I, before I went to these 770s and 790s, my dad and I got matching sets of the Sim 2 irons as well. Game improvements, so hindsight, I shouldn't have bought them, but they were pretty good irons as well. All right, 2 under through 7. 8th hole, par 4, hurting wind. Nice open fairway. Be nice if I could actually hit a drive. Oh, so far off the toe again. It'll work, though. Don't go in the rough. Look at the backspin. I'm surprised we even got 264 out of it. 1,200 backspin. That was high toe again. I didn't think 600 feet of altitude did anything. How much more carry are you playing? I mean, so that one was uphill a little bit. I'm at like, it's not much. It's 2% for every 1,000 feet. So I'm at like 290. I think, what's this course? 625 or something. So it's like a percent, a little bit less than that. It's not doing much, but just kind of in the back of my mind. It's not like we're playing mile high. My handicap, in the sim, I think I'm a +3. Outside, I've only played 3 times outside. I think right now I'm like a 10. Last year I got it down to like an 8 point something. I feel like I probably hit the ball closer to like maybe a 6 or a 7, but I don't know. I don't play enough outside to have like a rock solid. You can ask me in a couple months if I play more outside, but 180 semi rough into the wind should be another 7. I mean, that's probably about right. Generally speaking, I've always said back when I had the Garmin too, about 10 strokes, depending on who you are, maybe 15. But I think 10s, it's probably 10 strokes easier on the sim. So that would put me at a 7 in real life. That seems about right. Depends on the day though, right? Oh, it's left. It's a pull draw, but it's an over the top coming across it pull draw. Nice. 71 feet. Honestly, I'd probably rather chip this. 71, almost 72, playing 79. And I can't even see what those dots are doing towards the cup. I think it goes right the whole way. I don't know. We'll try it. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Honestly, not horrendous from there. That's just a hit and hope situation. All right, 6-8 playing 5-8. Those just make you want to not play anymore. All right, gave one back. That sucks. That was a very easy par putt. That should have gone in. 1 under through 8, ninth hole, par 5, 499. This is an interesting tee shot. Usually I move the ball left. I think we can get through there. I take that miss. Why not more outside? What are your scores outside? You keep 18 birdies, track everything. It really helps. Ouch. I had good 2 putt all typed out. Just waiting to hit enter. Yeah, it is what it is. D-Lot, I play, like you were saying, I mean, I play 99.9% of my golf in here. I've only played 3 times, but I have a Garmin S60 golf watch, so I track everything there. So all my data outside is accurate, and it tracks everything, and I put everything in right. It's just I don't play that much outside to say, oh, I'm definitely like this as a handicap. Swipey. I hit it better, though. Oh, boy. 157. Look at that club path, though. 4.8 degrees into out. Oh, boy. Do we have a window, boys? Not really. It's going to come out right. I think we can go this way. Like there is possible, but if we catch these trees, it's in the water. We're going to do that. I'm going to hit 3 wood. Carry. Carry. That was hit decent too. 242 raw carry. 242 raw carry with a 3 wood. And it went 138. I know we just talked about this. I should have just hit probably like a 5 iron instead. I hate how the lie doesn't change. Lateral flag line. Ugh. I guess lateral. 4.6 degrees down. 126. Up 5 with a helping wind. It's going to come out left. Deep rough. So we're at 131 and then another 26. 156. Go 8 iron. That sucks. We're hitting 4 now into a par 5. We need an inner circle here, boys. What's a handicap? Low ball speed handicap? Well, that was a good ball speed there for a 3 wood. I mean, I've been up towards 150, but that carried 142 raw. That's pretty good. Deep rough downslope. Back foot 5 iron, a little more push to bring it up. Roll out. Missed the deep rough part. Hybrid. Hybrid though, like my 3 wood, I believe, is 15 degrees. And my 4 hybrid's 22. So yeah, I could have launched a little bit more, but it doesn't go as far. Generally, I just try to overpower it, or as much as I can out of that stuff. But all right, 8 iron. I mean, it's a good effort. We're dropping a stroke, but it's a good effort. Now we're chipping 5. Hit this 5 in the air. Sit. Sit. Ah! Back to even. 10th hole, par 4. Good shot there. Yeah, that 8 iron was a good shot. It was supposed to draw, not fade, but into the wind. High toe, 155 off the planet left. Deep rough. What does that say? 156. It's going to come out right and a downslope. Oh boy. Into the wind too. So that's going to be another 30 yards. So we're up to like 190. I think 8 iron. It's coming out low and the deep rough's going to kill the spin, so it's going to roll out. I'm going to go 7. Wow, that really penalized me. I must have caught some colliders too on top of that. 177 down to 129 in the game. Making a mess out of this. We got it to 2 under. Now we're giving them all back. All right. Hidden 3 though. Inner circle. Easy par. It's going to come out right. 22 out of the rough. Up about a yard. We'll go there. Try to hit this about 20. No way. 18.5. That almost hit the cup. 63% spin. Those are tough because you want to put enough on them to get it out of there, but then they just don't stop. Of course, it has a cool layout. Yeah, I like this better than last week already. We're kind of destroying my own scorecard here, but I think I like that 10-footer. Maybe a touch inside of it. Too much. Or just enough. That wouldn't have been ideal if that didn't catch the cup. 11th hole, par 4. There's a good amount of out of bounds, but like which catches your eye on the mini map, but it is pretty far away. Ah. Cannot square up the driver. It's a good miss, I guess, but 148 up 7. So we're at 155. I don't think I can hit 8 iron, so it's going to have to be kind of a harder 9. Wind's going to push it straight left. Nope. Go. I missed it. Caught it thin. Birdie putt. 25 feet, playing 32. So it kicks it right at the start, but then it straightens out a lot. Wow. Pars aren't bad. 12th hole, par 5. Can't seem to score as of late. After that Q school, I played well, and then that 6 under round. After that, I haven't been able to seemingly put anything together. All right. Better. Tried to gear down a little bit on that. .238 downslope. This is like right between. 3 would get it there, but possibly too much. We'll go 3 wood. We'll give it a chance. Oh, I hit it off the heel. Go. Now sit. Eagle putt. We're going for just the inner circle here, boys. .39 playing 34, so it's going to break more. We're going right on the edge of the inner circle. We're going right there. Stop. .11-footer. Let's go. Caw-caw. That barely caught it. I pulled it a touch too. Back to red figures. I shouldn't have even had to putt that, but that's really where those lag putts, and especially on the higher stimps, I really need to do that ball speed like I've been talking about. D-Lud would have lagged that up real nice. That one for me, I'm just guessing on those long putts. 13th hole, par 4. Look at this. Trying to swing easier too. 177 out of the sand, up 7. So we're at 184, and then 10%, that's almost another 20. So we're at like 200, 205. It's going to come out right. The wind's going to push it that way. Or push it left, rather. That should be fine. Let's go 6 iron. Stop drawing. I hit it good too. I don't hate 196 raw carry from a 6. 40 footer. Geez. What is that, 16 or 18 down? So this is 40 playing 22. This is going to break like crazy. It's a double breaker. It goes left, and then it goes right, and then it goes back left again. I think I'm just going to go a cup right. Well, left at the start, left to right at the start, left to right at the end. Yeah, we'll just leave it. 22 footer. Break, break, break. $270 down 6. Oh boy. Well, no guts, no glory. Really, this should just be a 3-wood. What's the fun in that? Sit. We'll take that. That one had a chance. It is kind of cool. I'm just swinging these at like 75%. Like 155 is like, I'm like trying to slow these down, and they're going decent. Pace was right on. Yeah, any of those that I get the pace right, they're just lucky because I'm just literally guessing. All right, we'll try that. 8. We only need to hit this. We're out of the rough, but really need to hit this about 4. Okay. Didn't feel like I pulled it that much, but easy birdie. We'll take it. Caw-caw. 2 under. 15th hole. There's going to be some low scores here this week. You can just tell as you're playing through it. Like if I'm 2 under right now and I've already given some strokes up, there's going to be people that are really low here. 179. Hurting wind. We'll go there. We're going to hit the 7. Man, I'm hitting these good too. It's just maybe. Oh no. Okay. Okay, as it lies. I think maybe just because it's warmer, my hands are releasing a little bit quicker. I'm pull drawing them, but as it lies. 22, deep rough. At least we're on an upslope. It's going to come out right. We'll go there. 24, and then it's going to kill some spin. So it's going to be another 4, 28, but I still probably only want to hit this about 20 because it's going to roll. $19. Well, that apparently was not judged correctly. Seven yards. Hit this about 3 or 4 again. Bogey. 1 under. 3 holes left. 426. Fell back. Man. Maybe I just need to start swinging for the fences. I have like 160 at least in me right now. These are just like, I feel like I'm bunting these. We're in the rough. Up about 3. Let's go 8 iron. Tuned in for a bogey. FFK break 60. 160, 160. Let me just finish. I'm going to finish this round, and then I'll hit a couple on the range, swinging hard. Maybe we'll find something, and then we'll see what... I'm playing round 2 right after this, so we'll see what if I swing it some a little bit more. I don't know if you guys can tell, but like I was doing that with golf the other day too. These are like 75% swings, and like I'm still getting decent carry and decent ball speed. I'm just trying to find a little bit of consistency versus like swinging out of my shoes like I usually do. Chunky. May work though. Sit. Sit. Ah! All right, flying fat kid, just so you don't come in here for a bogey. $23 playing $21. We'll try that. Good putt, good speed, not enough break. 0-0 HLA. We'll take that par. It's a good roll. $141 par 3. Helping win too. Man, do I hit a pitching wedge? Slightly helping. I think we swing hard with a pitching wedge. 9's going to be too much. Not bad. It didn't draw. Would have been a little too much anyways. I'm glad I didn't hit the 9, though. It's not bad. You're the one teasing us. Great roll. I'm just trying to put up a halfway decent score, D-Lud. Believe me, I want to just grip it and rip it off of everything, but you've been playing so well. I'm trying to keep pace with you on SGT. All right, this really isn't doing anything. It's like left center. Right there. 8 feet, almost 9, playing about 9 or 10. There you go, Flying Fat Kid. That one was for you. Flying Fat Kid, by the way, captain of Team Crocs for the upcoming Rocket Cup, which teams will be announced tonight. 2 under through 17, 18th hole, par 5. What's the wind doing? Pushing it to the right. Hey, Flying Fat Kid with the super chat. Appreciate it, buddy. That's kind of you. You don't have to be doing that. I beat you at SGT in Pro Louisiana. Just wait until wait until I do that. I convert over truly to the miles an hour. I'm jealous of your putting. And I think, CJ, if you're in here, I think I can hear my dog barking. I think my package is getting delivered. Give me a second. I'm just going to bring that inside. It's probably not great. I'm about to ice myself, but I want to bring that inside. Give me like a minute. All right. Not the best timing there. 2 under on the 18th tee, but good birdie. I picked on you and responded well. Jeopardy theme song. Day job. Not like a 9 to 5, but I make my own hours type of thing. What's going on, fellas? Now I hear it. You guys hear the FedEx backing up? Bigfoot par 3 course. Full-time sim golfer. I wish. Bigfoot, what do you got in mind? Best way to contact you? Go to Big Daddy C-Drum at match.com. All right. Good tee shot here. No draw. That should be fine, though. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, boy. We're on a downslope. I think we can get this over. We're on a downslope out of the rough with this hill here. It's a par 5. It's going to come out left. So we're going to go there. Helping wind, 214. What's 6% on that? About 12. I'm going to go 4 hybrid, and I really hope this extra loft, which you guys have probably been yelling at me to do, hopefully this loft gets it up and over that water. Toey, 206 though. Okay, we'll take bunker on a par 5. Dila, now that I think about it, you can actually you can scan the QR code. Yeah, Chase a Gray Barn. You can scan the QR code and it'll bring you to his website. Yeah, CJ just said it. QR code on the screen. 278, no slouch. I'm just trying to find. I'm kind of swinging like you, Flying Feckin'. Not that I have your speed, but I'm just trying to dial it back just a touch. All right, 17-degree upslope. It's going to come out right, 20 yards. We're hitting 3. We've been in worse spots. We'll aim there. What do we need to dial up here? It's going to take some spin off. It's going to launch high and land soft, so that'll give us a little bit of forgiveness in terms of it stopping. 21, another 4, so like 25. I probably want to hit this about 20. What I just got delivered, you guys will probably be seeing, if I have time to film it, I'm going to do like an unboxing, maybe on Thursday or Friday. You guys will see it. $21. Come on, roll! Man, that would have been such a nice, easy birdie to finish, and now we got to hit a putt. Those are so tough to judge. Not that I'm good enough to like hit it within a yard or two, but like if I wish I just knew the exact yardage I need to hit it. I can't do it anyways, but it'd be nice to have like a definitive number in my head. All right, we've got a 12-footer playing 14 for birdie. What do we think? Touch more to the left. %, does wonders. I'll hit a couple on the range and we'll see what round 2 we can do. One more click left. All right, 14-footer. Let's go! Caw-caw! That's a good finish right there, boys. 3 under 69. I don't hate it. And we didn't even have our best stuff there. I don't know if I hit like 2 good drives. Colorful scorecard. 3 bogeys. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 birdies. We will take that. Take a look at the stats. 9 pars, 6 birdies, 3 bogeys, 296 longest drive, average drive 279, 155, 156, 121 total feet of putting, 27 putts, 2 sand saves, an hour and 10 minutes, 13 out of 18 greens in regulation. I've been hitting irons halfway decent, but again, story of the last like week and a half, driver, 2 out of 14 fairways, and we still managed 3 under. This one put me at a negative 2.6. Whoever was asking my handicap before, it says on SGT I'm a negative, which is basically a plus, but a negative 3.6 handicap in here. Too much left, Flying Feckin'? No. Good job. Appreciate it. Nice, bro. Nice. Good round. Appreciate it. I'm doing round 2 if you guys want to stick around. I'm doing round 2 right now. We'll see if we can hit a couple on the range, a couple drives. We'll take it. That's a good opening round. And believe it or not, I'm not even using those TP5X balls yet. These are still the regular TP5s. Imagine the ball speed if I was using the X's. Feed my dog. Well, I started earlier. Feed my dog at 5:30, C-Drum. You know this by now. You can set an alarm for me if you want. Appreciate it, Stice. Roy, Boogeyman, Beginner's Luck, Woof Woof. What time is it? It's not 5:30. It's 4 o'clock. We're good. All right, let's see if we can step on a couple. $158, but club path I can already tell. I think I'm pulling. I'm like afraid to swing out to right field. I'm like pulling my arms in. Low on the face. Felt better than 153 though. I don't know. I want to get back to swinging hard and swinging free, but if I can just manage my way around. $157, 264. I don't know. Those are probably like 80, 90%. I'm still not swinging out of my shoes, but it's just I try to get the ball started further right, and then I come across it. I don't know. I think we just keep doing that. Semi-husband dog has a stopwatch. Puppy needs to be a mascot. Well, I kind of got him. That's my driver head cover. All right, round 2. Here we go. The dogs come first, C-Drum. You know that. Dogs come first. I don't know. I guess moral of the story, I hit a couple. I think I'm still kind of swing somewhat controlled-ish for me. Round 2. What do we got for settings? Saturday pins, still the same green tees. I like that. Ooh, hard. 11 stimp. Calm wind, okay. So we're basically trading the breezy wind for now. Fairways are one thing, but the hard greens, that's not ideal. Here we go. Get a Diet Coke reinforcement. Curious to see what D-Lud comes up with that whole Bigfoot. C-Drum, I still got a list of about 50 fantasy course ideas. Just let me know. Say the word. I'll include that as part of our sponsorship deal. Try to pin my right shoulder blade to your spin as you start down. Keep you from throwing out. Yeah, don't try stuff while I'm game. I was just going to say. 4 under this round, we'll see. Diet Coke, my jam. Got to get a little bit of that caffeine, Stice. Got to keep me going here. I can try some of that stuff after C-Drum. I learned my lesson, though, after, what was that, 2 weeks ago when I shot 6 under and I said, all right, I'm gonna stop here. I'm going to come out another day when I'm fresh, and then everything just went down the pooper. So lately I've just been doing both rounds back to back. The course is fresh in my head. We can try some driver stuff after on the range if my back and my right shoulder aren't screaming at me. All right. Round 2. Another forced carry. We're not laying up again. Last time we got lucky. It's like right into it, but this one I'll maybe give a little bit extra, see if we can get over that. Nope. That is horrendous. Look at the club path. That sucks. Well, can we get up and over these? Probably not. We're going to have to go like over here. We're on a, maybe. We're on a downslope. It's going to come out right. We'll go there. Again, probably not the smart. We can't. We got to go that way. 125 up 7 yards. 120. So it's 126 and then 133. And then the rough. Hard greens, though. We'll go pitch and wedge. This may work. I was supposed to draw and it faded, but all right, we're hitting 4 into a par 4 from 14. What do we got to this fringe? 8 yards. I got to hit it with these firm or the hard greens. I got to hit it about there. 8 or 10 in the air. Building course for my inflatable wife. Just email Gray Barn. It's a real pitch and putt. We'll see. CJ makes the best, most funnier courses. Get over it. All right, 8 to 10. 11. Set. Yikes. For bogey. It's a bogey, but that's a good bogey putt. That first hole may be one of the tougher ones. 1 over through 1, second hole, par 4. Oh, no. That went right into the edge of the water. Ah! Flag line looks better. All right, we're hitting low punch 4-iron. Am I tired today? Not particularly. I feel pretty decent, actually. It's a little warm, though. I'm kind of warm, if I can use that as an excuse. I kind of missed it, but it was close enough to what I was trying to do. All right. Now we're hitting 4 again into a par 4. 42 out of the rough. Probably try to hit this about 35. I don't think I've hit this 56 yet. 30. Go. 35 would have been too much. I took a big hop, though. All right, another bogey putt. $12-footer. All right, it's 2 bogeys in a row, but those are 2 decent bogey saves after those tee shots. 381. Better. Kick right. Oh! Okay. $84. Let's try to get a little zippy zip on like a 75, 80 yard 56. Need some bird juice to tighten up? You don't see an email? Just message them on Discord. It's probably the easiest. Oh, spin hard, 84. Okay. To get one back. Caw-caw! 1 over. $181. Seven iron. Send it through the website, drop us a line. I'll just email him if you didn't get it. Typical Seadrum. His website probably doesn't even work. He's probably had, I've been sending all this traffic over to him with the QR code. He's probably had 1,000 emails and probably none of them have gone through. Oh no! Hosel rocket. What the heck was that? That's 3 water balls already. Oh man. Significant downslope. Deep rough, 103, so it's 110, and then another 20. We're going to go full approach wedge. I was in between there, full approach wedge or 3/4 pitching wedge. It just, that one has stopped. 16. Oh boy, we're hitting 4 on a par 3. Like I said, good how-to guide of what not to do. Probably hit this about 12. .4. Stop, stop, stop. Eight-footer. And we'll leave it. I don't know. I can't decide on a line here. I pulled it. Whew! That's not great when you're stressing over a putt for a double bogey. 3 over. And just like that, we're back to even between the 2 rounds. Yeah, we need another one here. Par 5. Pretty low on the face. Oh, right into the deep rough, I'm sure. All right, stayed. Three wood. Oh well, hit it halfway decent. Try to hit this about 30 out of here. $28. I just got to get this started. It's downhill a good amount, so this thing's not going to stop. I need to hit this like 3 yards. Go in. It lipped out for birdie. C-Drum got the email. It says hamster wheel dial-up internet over there. 3 over. Come on, 6-hole par 4. Not great. Not great. Can't hit a straight drive to save my life. 66 out of the bunker. It's going to come out way left. Call it about 10% out of here. Looks like another 7, up another 2. Need about 75. Stop! How's that for some zippy zip? That was such a good shot. Listen here, little beater man. Play the fade. Off the tee, you're saying? Probably fading because your angle attack or neutral all of a sudden. Usually like 2 or 3 up. Saying someone who watches you too much. Too much sauce. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is, D1. When I was hitting it well, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I was towards like 6 degrees up. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Really, what I need to do is just spend some time doing those speed training sessions again. It's not a coincidence that I was hitting driver the best I have maybe ever when I dedicated like a couple hours a week to hitting driver. 5-footer, pretty straight. Coco! $193. Now this becomes a little bit of a decision. I carried, last time I hit my 6-iron, I carried at 193, but if I hit 7, it's not going to get there. It's going to roll on these firm greens. Really, I need like 183 in the air. It's possible with 7. We'll go 7. We'll hit a hard 7. Boss has too much sauce. Good birdie, thanks. Saucy, saucy. Maybe I'll get out a little bit of that birdie juice sauce for the drawing tonight. Get a little loosey-goosey as I'm pulling names out. Sean, do you have, did you see my Discord? Do you have softball tonight? Or can you, like, you don't even need to do a video, even if you just did, like, a Discord call with me. So, like, as I'm pulling the names, you can be like, oh, C-Drum, he sucks. D-Lud, he's really good. That kind of stuff. Bogeyman, he doesn't miss a putt. That's left. That's wet. That's right in the water. Oh, we're dry. Wow. Pull draw. 175 in the air, pull draw. I'm spinning out. I have to be. I'm not letting my hands drop. Even those, like the club path that showed out to in, but I'm coming this way. Even though it was out to in that way, I think I'm spinning out over the top up here, per usual. I'm spinning out here, and then I'm coming across it, and it's with the face shut. I'm pull drawing him. Same thing with those driver swings. I need a couple. I was doing this for a little bit. C-Drum was telling me, bring it back, let the hands drop. All right, how are we going to get out of this? Deep rough, it's going to have no spin. 32. Up 2 yards, and it's going to be another 6 out of the deep rough. So we have 40, and we're short-sided, of course. Try to hit this about 35. $8.15. All right, I can do that. Got him backwards. Or maybe if you weren't under par right now. Very high 50 yard. Deep rough is dynamic based on the launch angle. Generally speaking, though, it's right around 21% for what I've seen. I know I think you were saying the backwards in terms of me coming this way, but I know that usually is more so you're over the top and you're slicing it and it'll be out to in. I know that one was in to out, but I'm spinning out too early here, and then I think I'm trying to time up my hands. So by the time I'm spinning out here, I'm coming this way and I'm still swinging a little bit out, but I'm coming across it. So that was a pull draw, and who knows if the square was picking up the club path accurate, but. How's that? I caught that a little bit thin too. That was lucky. All right, this time I'm not going to play the fade, but I'm going to aim down the middle in case it fades. My problem is, as a notorious slicer, if I say, all right, I'm going to play the fade and I try to hit a fade, I just way overdo it and it spins off the planet to the right. So for me to be able to hit it straight, I still need to feel like I'm hitting a baby draw, and I can't even do that sometimes. If I try to hit a fade, it just goes way too far to the right. Or how about just -1 RPMs right down the middle? Why don't I do that every time? 266 carry, 155. I didn't do anything crazy. Possibly a misread, but we're going to take that. I was kind of neutral. 1.9 up, only 0.1 out to in. However it worked, we'll take it. 162. This should be a nice, comfortable 8-iron, as they say. thin. Another pull draw. Really nice, appreciate it. I mean, those are lucky. If you guys play enough GSPro, you know that's just 100% luck. You're trying to do something like in the general ballpark, but the fact that that stayed in the inner circle like that, that's just luck. All right, 37 playing 35. I think it probably needs to be more. Try that. Pulled a little bit. It was a good, I think it was a decent line, a good speed. If I didn't pull that, that may have dropped. 2 over through 8, 9th hole, par 5. This is the one with that tree again. Better. Sequencing was a little bit better. You're right, dealer, though, that attack angle. Could be maybe 2, maybe the extra stiff as opposed to the stiff. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I'll take the 287 down the middle, though. 164. Nice, comfortable 8 iron. A little bit chunky. Needs to go a little bit, but it's on a better line. Kick left and sit. Tried to feel like I let my hands drop for a half a second before I came down. It actually started right, drew back a little. Oh, this is for eagle. We're putting 3 on a par 5. All right, let's try to make this. 13 playing 12. I think we need to be... This first line pushes it right, but then it comes back. Big Bird, I need help on this read. Do you guys like this? It's moving faster behind the cup, which is deceiving, but that doesn't matter. I'm just looking at these balls. It's going to snap a little bit to the left at the cup, but that's like at the cup. I think I'm going 1 touch inside that, right there. Too much, just the edge. All right. Right there is right on the edge. Come on. I don't have a celebration for a Big Bird. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, but what do we got? 12-footer. Let's go! Caw-caw! Caw-caw! Back to even. How's that for a scorecard? Bogey, bogey, birdie, double. par, birdie, par, par, eagle. Oh, that felt good. Tell you what, Flying Fat Kid, if I was tired before that, I'm not tired now. 183, or 383, what am I saying? Just the edge, slight downhill, breaks more downhill. Fast flaps for Big Bird with it. Yeah, we gotta do the maybe that's the new eagle. Maybe that's the new eagle dance. We gotta, like you said, we gotta get Golfy some WD-40, loosen up those flappers. Group effort, good run, play the fade. Great effort. Appreciate it, boys. I feel like, I mean, we got the regular call for the birdie, but I need to like learn how to do a backflip or something for eagle. I'm releasing it better. It's a little snappy, a little bit low on backspin, but it's down there. 98 out of the rough. Up about 2, so we're at 100. The rough's going to be 6, so we're at 106. I want to land this pretty much at 100. Come on, approach wedge. How's that? 100 on the dot, but I pulled it. Sit. I can't do that again if I tried. 100 on the dot. Raw carry. Do a backflip. I want to see this. Believe it or not, I think I can still do it. I used to be able to do a front flip on the ground. I did it a bunch when I was playing soccer, when we would like win a big like tournament or something, or like sometimes you would take like kind of like victory laps or like run over, like the whole team would run across the field and like thank the fans. And actually, we were kind of unruly. We had a set play where I would do a front flip over the ball and not touch the ball, so the whole other team would be like, what the heck's going on? I would do a front flip, and then the other person would run behind and either tap it or kick it. I can do a front flip. I'm not going to try it in here. I haven't done one in probably a decade, but pretty much if you just run fast enough, you plant hard, and then you jump, as long as you tuck, I can do a front flip, but in here is probably not the best idea. On your own with the backflip. Manly voice. Caw. Flex instead of flapping. No doubt the big bird has to fly. All right. Good look at birdie here. We've got 8-footer playing 7. What do you think? It's about a cup left. One touch more to the left. It's kind of snapping. 7-footer is not much, though. Caw! Let's go, boys. 1 under. I did not think we were going to be in this case after that start. Look at this scorecard. I know I just pulled it up, but geez. Eagle birdie. I don't hate that back to back. 11th hole, par 4. Pedal to the metal now, boys. Pedal to the metal. Did a backflip on vacation every year until I was 37. After that, I think my life is important. Yeah. Now I'm seeing it. I'm seeing him a little bit better. Getting a little bit of a feel for him. I feel you, D-Lud. My right knee is still like I can't when I bend down, like I can only go to like right there, my right knee from basketball. When I was on course the other day and I was trying to get behind to read a putt, I can't even like do like a deep squat because my right knee is still jacked up. So I'd be afraid if I tried to do a backflip with any kind of like power or intensity, my right knee would just crumble. All right. Low backspin, but I don't hate it. I'm finishing the follow through a bit more. I think it's squaring up the face a little more efficiently. 132 up 6. Should be good pitching wedge, let it roll. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go, boys. Caw-caw! We're doing something. Go figure when you hit the fairway. Twelfth hole par 5. 528. Oh. I think it'll be fine. It's not moving a ton. Sit. Sit. All right, that should be fine. At least we're out of the rough this time. Was this the one that we put it into that stuff in front? This time we're on a downslope, but we should be able to get that there with 3 wood. Way off the toe. Sit, sit, sit. Chunky and toey. All right, 24, up a yard and a half. We're on a downslope. It's going to come out right. Right there. Probably want to land this about 18 to 20. $23 sit. Too much. I knew as soon as I hit it. 18 to 20 would have been perfect. Man, that inner circle, that would have been an easy birdie too. It's a par 5. Now we're putting for bird instead. 14 playing 12. We'll try that. I hit it too firm. Wow, it stayed for a par. Whew. All right. That pretty insane birdie, eagle birdie train has come to an end with a par. But we're still in a good spot. We're 2 under. Heading to Swiss Alpine Valley, test a few holes. Maybe put it on my Chasing 90 list. It's a tough course, but it's really, really cool. If you haven't played it, there's a reason why it's number 2 on my league list. Pull fade. Hey, we stayed in the fairway. 165 up 6. This is right in between, unfortunately. We're going 8. Oh, that's so horrendous. I tried to swing harder at it. I barely made contact with that. Upslope's going to come out right. 21. Up 2. Probably hit this about 25. .32 sit. All right, for par. How's it going, Hosel? These teams are going to be tough. I don't own flannel shirts or Crocs. Have 5 pairs. Hey, dudes, though. Hey, you can wear those. The dressing is a requirement, or the dressing, like how you dress is not a requirement, I should say. Shout out to Flying Fat Kid to be still in here. He came up with the bulk of this idea, and then we just been kind of workshopping stuff. So obviously during the wintertime, I wore flannels a lot, and when I do my putting streams, I wear Crocs. I have like 6 pairs of Crocs, so that's where those came from. But wear whatever you got to wear to play some good golf. Someone asked, which I probably should have specified, ideally everyone is able to putt. Hopefully there's not too many people left that are playing like SGT with like an R10 only doing auto putt. Hopefully if you at least have the R10, you have webcam set up. But there may be a match. That's why I wouldn't mind having a couple alternates, or maybe me and Flying Fat Kid could jump in if there's an issue. But ideally everyone's able to putt. Hopefully that's not an issue for people. So either we'll switch someone out, or possibly one of the groups may have to do like auto putt instead of putting or something. But I mean, if all 4 people are playing the same way, that shouldn't make a ton of difference, I think, because it's like level playing field. But D-Lud, someone like D-Lud who's lights out with the putter, probably wants to be able to putt. All right, 11 feet playing 10. I think we'll go there. Here we go. Good par save. It's crazy how accurate the square was. That was a bit off the toe, and even that, like it was a decent putt, but 0.3, like I felt and I saw it come off the toe a little bit, and it's crazy how it picks up on that. Say mean things about putting on the sim? Hurts. Well, I won't be saying mean things if you're on my team. If you're on Flying Fat Kid's team, I think also too a little bit of a change. I originally said in the video how I was gonna do the two super high level players, but right now we have two that are in. C Drum's one of them. We have two that are in, and the other person that I originally thought was in, he said he was, so I'm going to include him. But it's possible we end up with three. So I think what I'm going to do, instead of splitting up the high level players, Sean agreed to this. I'm just going to put everyone in the hat, and hopefully like two go on one team and one goes on the other. But I think that's how we're going to do it. Because like it's one thing if we had two players and only two players, that high level players that we could easily put on either team in the final match to like even things out. But if we have three, I don't know, I don't know how I don't know if you guys have any ideas. I mean, I'm trying to like make it kind of official and efficient, but like this is more so about fun. So like if like there's hiccups along the way or we have to change something, it kind of is what it is. Um, I'm not super worried if we have to change and tweak a couple things. C drum is usually his play is high, but usually he's just high. He's high on something. Usually it's his level of play and his skill, but that's not always the case. Sit, sit, sit. It's going to fly right next to the pin. Sit. It's really not a driver hole. I should have hit 3-wood both times. Last one we put it like right next to it. Oh no, now we have a 10 degree downslope. This is going to be tough to get this out. It's going to come out left. 18 yards, up a yard, out of the bunker, which is going to be 25%. I think I need to fly this about 20. Hopefully it stops. Handicap's a beautiful thing. Yeah, it's just, I mean, maybe if I want to do like maybe like one or two a year, Mike, but I think we're gonna do it to where we're matching people up handicap wise pretty good, and handicaps just gets a little bit because where we have like a pretty big gap in some of the players, so even if they were handicapped, you're giving strokes, getting strokes. Everything's just gonna be from the white tees. Everyone just plays heads up, and a lot of the stuff is gonna be like the format wise. It should equalize things pretty good and maybe like one group is a little bit disadvantaged skill level, but then another match they'll get some points. So I think it'll be fun. High on life, baby. 3 players in a hand, split them up that way. Captains find a way to see who the two maybe determine the lower teams. Can't wait to watch and eventually play. I was debating that too, Roy, of separating the 3 people. The problem is, like I said, 2 people, C-Drum was one of them, and another person said he's definitely in. The third person, who is probably the highest level, C-Drum probably doesn't like hearing that, but he's probably the best out of the 3, at least from what I've seen. He initially said he was in like a week and a half ago, maybe even more, like 2-3 weeks ago, but I haven't heard anything in like a week. So I could do that too. I could separate them and then do just so it is even. I don't know. I have until 8 p.m. tonight to decide what I want to do. Easy enough too if we need to switch someone. But all right, 60 degree. I chunked it. Ah, that's so frustrating. What a terrible wedge shot. 10 yards. Only need to fly this about 5. What a waste of a stroke on an easy par 4 too. See, I'm gonna blame C-Drum on that. Sit, sit, sit. Now this is for par. If we drive it past this green and get a bogey here, 10 feet playing 12. It should be cool though. Hopefully I did a good enough job explaining in the video, but it should be cool because the way I wanted to set up, like, I didn't want everything just to be on my channel. The way I have it set up is we're going to try to put at least 1 or 2 YouTubers in each group. So I want those, like, say, like D-Lud, for example. If, like, D-Lud, who else? Like, say it's D-Lud and Struggle Swing. I want them both to stream it so they'll get something for their channel, and all the people that are involved get something out of it too. And then we can bounce around to the different channels and watch the different matches, whether you catch it live or you watch the replay. But everything will be documented and there for people to watch, which should be cool. All right, we got to lock back in here. $12-footer. Oh, that's a terrible bogey. 1 under. 15th hole, par 3, 195. We're going 6 iron. How's karma? Because I care a whole bunch. Team Crocs will take C-Drum. You can have the others. So stoked for this. It should be fun. People seem excited too. Again, first time ever doing something like this, so if we have some hiccups along the way, kind of to be expected, but hopefully it goes smoothly, and more so than that, hopefully just everyone has fun and enjoys doing it. Ball's moving. Over the top. Sit. It did not sit. I got scared of that water on the left. 24. Upslope. Try to hit this about 18 to 20. Or 16. Roll, 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 roll. Seven-footer. Good par save. 3 holes left. 16th hole, par 4. 1 under. Only hiccup is flannel losing? I don't know about that. We'll see about that, Flying Fat Kid. Snappy. Go. Kick right. Go. Wow. That was a horrendous drive, and we somehow got 275 out of it. 154. This is a tough yardage. I don't think I can hit 8, and it's a helping wind. It's got to be a 9. Toey. May work, though. Go a little, go a little, go a little. Oh! Birdie putt. 9 feet playing 7. I think I like it. I pushed it. Oh, that was a missed. That was a really easy missed birdie opportunity to get to 2 under. 17th hole, par 3, 121. Choke down pitch and wedge. Try to hit this about 115. Nice kick. 4 over on 3 holes. Drove the green on 2. Ginormous putt. Got a par at least. Greens are cruel. It's not an easy course. Toey. Ooh. Ooh. Sit. I hit it 116. That bunker in front was tough protecting it. I almost went full approach wedge, but I didn't know if that was going to clear it. Hindsight, I probably could have hit it about 110, so it would have been an approach wedge. All right, 18, playing 16. Get to the hole, get to the hole, get to the hole. Let's go. Caw-caw. Eagle celebration has to be fly. Not meant as actual flying. Just hit me, you said fly. What do you mean? All right, 18th hole. Par 5. Par 5. Let's try to get a birdie. That's left. Started left, coming back though. That felt like it was going left. That was high on the face. That was weird. I was just gonna say, I didn't want to jinx myself. No tee reads. No tee reads in 2 rounds. Maybe they fixed it with the square update. Great putt, appreciate it. All right, 206. Out of the rough. Down about 2 yards. Helping wind. What the heck are we gonna hit? I think a 5. We're on a downslope. I just want to get it there. It's a par 5. I don't even care if it's a little bit long. Oh, I hit it pretty good. Oh, it's fading though. Skip through it. Skip through it. All right. Short-sided. At least it's an upslope. It's going to come out way left. 14. What's this heat map doing? Tough to tell what 9 degrees is going to be like. 9 degrees is a lot. Try to hit this about 15. Maybe a touch more. $19. At least it's out. All right, we got this for birdie. 25 playing 26. Honestly, inner circle, I'm pretty happy with a par and 2 under on top of the 3 under, and I'm 5 under. I am not mad at that, but we'll give it a run. What do we think? I think probably a little bit more. We'll try that. Stop. All right, we'll take it. Look at that scorecard. Whew. That's a good week. Hopefully that's points. 3 under, 2 under. We shot 69.70, so we're 5 under right now. Where am I? I can't read it. We'll pull it up on the phone. All right, so round number 2 from DPC Craggy Ranch. This is an easier course. We had a brutal start, but we clawed it back, and we still finished in red figures. I'll take that. Take a look at the stats. 8 pars, 5 birdies, 1 eagle. That doesn't happen too often. 3 bogeys, 1 double. So basically that double erased the eagle, which kind of sucks, but 287 longest drive, 278 average drive, 154, 155, 128 feet of putting, 23 putts, 3 sand saves, hour and 6 minutes or so, whatever that is. 10 out of 18 greens in regulation. That was not as good as the first round, but we hit a couple extra fairways at 5 out of 14. Puts my handicap to a negative. It was 1.7 on this and negative 3.5 overall. Oh, I hear what you're saying. Like fly isn't cool. All right, let's take a look at this SGT leaderboard. See where we're at. It's only Monday, so people are. I'm gonna be up there in the leaderboard, but it's not gonna stay. Right now, I'm in 7th at 5 under right now. The leader's 10 under. I'm solo in 7. For finished, for people that have played 2 rounds, I'm in 3rd right now on SGT. I'll take that. That's a good week so far. Hopefully I play well at probably going to do D-Luds tomorrow. And then, so today's Monday. D-Luds will be tomorrow. And then I'll probably take Wednesday off maybe, and then maybe play pro on Thursday. Play the 2 rounds of pro on Thursday. All right, Joe Gassi, calm down the scoring. Well, D-Lud, this is the trick. If you play these rounds on Monday when they get released, you get way further up in the leaderboard because you're like the first person to play it. So I'm under no impression. I may not even get points here this week, but I'm in 3rd for finished, and for the live scoring for people that have played like 1 or a half a round or 1.5, I'm in 7th. So, D-Lud, I think you'll fare pretty well on this. Especially with that Sim 2 or the Sim 8-degree Sim and your putter, I think you'll fare pretty well. I think you'll probably end up being probably around what I'm at. I wouldn't be surprised if you're like 2 under, something like that. And I left a couple strokes out there too. That one easy birdie putt on this one, I could have easily put that in, so I should have been really 6 under. I should have been 3 and 3, but I mean, hindsight. We'll take it though. So right now the leader, I'm in solo 3rd at 5 under. Andrew 09 is in 2nd place at 8 under, and he's tied for J3 underscore, also 8 under as far as finished. But there's someone, Chris Reck, is 10 under right now. He shot 10 under. Oh, he's on round 1. Oh, he has 1 hole to play. He finished all of round 1, and he finished 17 holes on round 2. He has the 18th hole to play, and he's 10 under. All right, that's it for me. I'm gonna wrap this up. I gotta decide again what I'm doing for the drawing. I gotta write down all the names and put them in a hat. I don't know if I'm gonna set up a camera here, like leave this stuff out and just do it right here. I was debating like a camera. You see like people with like pulling cards out of packs. If I like did the drawing like right here, so I pull it out and then you could like see the name on the paper. If I stood behind the camera maybe, but then I'd be standing the whole time. I don't know. I'll figure it out, and we'll decide about those 2 to 3, 2.5 A players. What we want to do with them, if we want to split them up or just put everyone in the hat, and hopefully 2 of them end up on one team and 1 of them ends up on the other. But appreciate you guys watching. Good start to the week. Wolf Creek tomorrow for D-Lud. I got a couple kind of like how-to square update type of videos coming out tomorrow and Wednesday. And then we'll see after that. But appreciate you guys watching. I'm going to wrap this puppy up. Shout out to the members. And I'll see you guys. I think I'll talk to Sean, but he said it'll be good by like 8:15, so it'll probably be right around then. I'll schedule the live stream for the drawing. And I think honestly, I got the whole like names out of a hat from my basketball buddies that do 2v2 scrambles on course. Half the fun, he does a video recording himself pulling the names out of the hat. Half the fun is figuring out what the teams are and how you're paired up with. So I think half the fun with this will just be the drawing tonight, which I'm looking forward to. But hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your Monday. If you're playing, good luck on SGT. Looking forward to seeing the rest of you, D-Lud, Flying Fat Kid, anyone else that plays, Boogeyman Bill. And I'll see you guys in the next one.